Greetings everyone, welcome to Chess Advanced, and this game is from the Esports World Cup which is happening right now, and this game is between Hans Niemann with the white pieces, and with the black pieces we have Anish Giri, and this game is a must-win situation for Hans with the white pieces. Otherwise he would be eliminated and would not qualify for the finals, and he has actually done incredibly well in the Esports World Cup, so it would be absolutely devastating if he does not win this game and goes for Armageddon. But this game's an insane game, and this game just absolutely shows you why, which you have to be very much careful, and an insane attack by Anish Giri. So without further ado, let's start for this game. We have e4, e5, just going for the knight to f3, knight to c6, and bishop to c4. Going for the Italian game, knight to f6, d3, just bishop to e7, and here just knight to c3. We have d6 and a3, just castles, and bishop to g4, just normal variation. Now you're going to play h6, which h3, which was just played in the game, bishop to h5, and just knight to d5. Just asking if you're interested in trading that piece, and normally you don't want to do that, but here uh, Anish goes for it. Bishop captures, queen to c8, and here just g4, and immediately g4, saying that it's a must-win situation for me, so I'm definitely going to attack even though I have castle on the king side. And here bishop to g6, but now here just c3, rook to e8, but now here king to h1, and now here just knight to d8, rook to g1, just getting that rook nicely aligned against the black king, c6, pushing the bishop back, bishop goes back, and here just knight to e6, and here just h4. Beautiful move, because here his queen is not here. I mean, otherwise you would have captured it, and now this pawn push is coming, and here Anish would have to deal with that. Here just f6, defending against all of that. Normally f6 does not work, especially in a situation where you have this beautiful pin, but in this position it just might, because here h5 was played, bishop moves back, and here just knight to h4. This knight is jumping on a very nice square. Hans's position is absolutely amazing. He got everything that he wanted from the position right from the start, from the opening, but now he's gonna have to attack and actually get it right. Here the best move would have been just queen to d7 for Anish, and here after bishop to e3 you play d5, and here after knight to f5, just getting that knight, you play rook a d8, and once the queen moves, now you gonna wanna most likely double up rooks and get an amazing game. But here Anish went for bishop to f8. Bishop to f8 is a very nice move. I mean, this bishop could get in the future on that diagonal, but it's highly unlikely, because otherwise Hans would have pushed it. And here queen to f3, but now here just queen to d7, and here bishop to e3 was played, but just now rook to e8, and here bishop captures, eliminating one piece, but here just queen captures. And it's very weird, because you normally don't want to do that until unless you're getting something for it. And is Hans getting something for that exchange with that beautiful bishop on that diagonal? Well, yes, he is, because he pushes g5, and here it's a little bit premature, because here you can see that the bar showed down. Instead of this g5, what you had to do in this position is actually play knight to f5, and only after a move like just king to h8, just getting out of anything that is there in the position, now you push g5, and once you capture with the rook, and here after h6, now you move the rook back, and you'll get this position where you're gonna double up. You have a very beautiful knight on f5 that cannot be eliminated, and slowly but surely Hans would be winning if he played it right. But he instead went for this g5, and this just blunders the game, because the idea is after bishop captures, you cannot capture. I mean, if you capture here, if you even dare to capture in this position, then you'll just be mated in one. So I mean, you have to be careful about that as well, and he missed it. He went for this queen to g3 now, because there is nothing in this position, and here after f captures, now just bishop captures, attacking the rook moves, and here rook to g2, but now just d5. Now Anish just caught the initiative, and he's going to continue to push that on, and Hans got that initiative right from the opening, but he missed it, and he could not capitalize on it, and now Anish is definitely going to punish him for it. Here rook a to g1, but it's a bit too late, because rook to e8, f3, rook to f7, but now just here rook to h2, bishop to c5, just getting that bishop on a very nice diagonal. Even if you can get this bishop here, it would be absolutely amazing. Rook g to g2, but here just d captures. Here d captures, now doubling up rooks on this beautiful diagonal, and here bishop to d2. And here the best move for Anish would have been just to go for this g6. This g6 completely wins the game in this position, because here is nothing in this position you can do now. That pawn has been pushed, defended by the bishop, defended by the queen, and you can do nothing. Even if you try this b4, now play bishop captures on f4. Now here just bishop captures, bishop captures, rook to h3, bishop captures on g2, knight captures, queen to d5. Now going for that pin, but here just bishop to e1, and now here queen captures on c5, king to h2, but just e4, and this pawn is absolutely monstrous. You have rook battery, king is there in the corner of the board with all those pieces guarding him and the queen. It's a completely lost position. In a must-win position, if you have this position, you're already lost. So here, with bishop to g2, Anish missed this move. He played this rook to d7, but maybe just Hans can make a comeback here. Rook to h3, but now here just bishop to d6, king to h2, but here just bishop to d8, and bishop to g5, just countering that bishop and also trying to save your knight here. Bishop to c7 again, bishop to e3, and even if Anish gets a draw, it's a completely winning position. And he's there in the finals. Here, h6, not allowing that, but now here just knight to f5. And here in this position, I'm gonna ask you to pause the video and find the absolute best move for black, which wins the game on the spot for him. So have at it. So congratulations to everyone who's able to find this move. And the move is this beautiful, beautiful exchange sacrifice rook captures. And the idea of rook captures is here e captures was played by Hans, but here just queen captures. And here after bishop captures, now trying something, but here there is absolutely nothing because just e4. And you can see the beautiful diagonal has been opened up, but now just f4. And what is there in the position for black? Now just g6, and now you see the trouble because there is nothing you can do about here. Just queen to h4 was played, but just king to h7, and here bishop to g5, but now here just rook to d3, and it's just a completely losing position. This pawn is a bit too powerful. You can't do anything about it. There is no attack happening for white, and white is just stuck in a position here. Rook h to d3, but here just e3. Now just pushing those pawns. Rook to e2, here queen to e4 was played, but now here rook g to g2, rook to d5, king to g1, rook to d1 check, king to h2, queen to b1. Now just attacking from the from behind, and here just king to g3, rook to h1, rook to h2, queen to g1 check, rook to g2, and here just rook captures on h4, just grabbing the queen. Rook captures on g1, but now the star move, which is this rook to g4 check, and now you see the problem because here king to it, king to h2, but now this beautiful rook captures on g5 because this pawn is pinned. Now wherever you move, let's say you decide to move to back, rook captures, king captures, and bishop captures, and you're in a completely losing position. Two bishops, I mean, it's just completely losing. So yeah, after king to h2, Hans Niemann resigned the game, and we got this spectacular victory by Anish. Anish played this spectacularly well, especially after that exchange sacrifice, and he got this victory in 51 minutes. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll be coming back with such amazing games, so stay tuned for that, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Thank you all.